2011, Steve Spagnuolo. If you ever need proof that being a great coordinator doesn't always mean you'll be a great head coach, look no further than Steve Spagnuolo's tenure with the St. Louis Rams. The guy went from engineering the Giants' Super Bowl winning defense in 2007 to leading the Rams to a historically awful 10-38 record over 3 seasons. By the time 2011 rolled around, the Rams were a football crime scene. They finished 2-14, which is standard terrible coach territory. But what makes Spags' 2011 team uniquely terrible is how non-competitive they were. Their point differential was negative 214, meaning they got outscored by an average of 13.4 points per game. That's slightly better than the 0-16 Lions of 2008, who lost by 15.5 points per game. But it was worse than the 0-16 Browns of 2017. Offensively, they were a certified abomination. They finished last in points per game, 31st in yards per game, and last in passing touchdowns. They only had 9 passing touchdowns all year. Even Tim Tebow threw for 12 that season. This was supposed to be Sam Bradford's breakout year after winning Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2010. But he got sacked 36 times in 10 games and suffered a high ankle sprain that basically derailed his entire season. Even when Bradford did play, the offense was completely unwatchable. The leading receiver was Brandon Lloyd with 683 yards, and in second place was Brandon Gibson with 431. And the defense, which is obviously Spags' specialty, was also garbage. They gave up the second most points in the NFL. Teams were using the Rams as a warm-up drill. After getting fired, Spags returned to the New Orleans Saints as a defensive coordinator, and they immediately set the record for most yards allowed in a season in NFL history. But in true failing upward fashion, he landed with the Chiefs a few years later and has obviously won another few Super Bowls. Are we totally sure this is the greatest defensive coordinator in NFL history? The 2011 Rams were just as bad as teams that went 0-16, and Spags' defense was a complete joke.